Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Phoebe Nubisi, where I talk about Make Cloud Simple. In this video, we will talk about Microsoft 365 Copilot, where we will see the SharePoint List Agent that has been pre-built by Microsoft. We will use it to create some lists, and we will explore the capabilities by filling some rows with thousands of rows with Power Automate, and then we will explore more. Let's get started. So this is the Microsoft 365 Copilot that we have, and first of all, I will show you how to get the SharePoint agent. You see on the bar on the left, we have new charts, we have search, we have library, and then we have agent. I will click on agent. When you click on agent, you will see agent store, and then you have my agent here that I already have. You see the SharePoint List Agent. But since you don't have it yet, I will show you how to get it. You scroll down, you see built by Microsoft. There are more agents here. We will scroll down again, and then you go to more agents. When you click see more on the bottom right, there are a lot of agents. Yes, so I will scroll down until I find it. You see here we have SharePoint page agent for those who want to build some pages. We will continue to scroll down until we find what we are looking for. You see there are a lot of list of agents here. And then let's see. SharePoint. Here it is, SharePoint List Agent right here. So I will select it. When you select it, normally this button that says open will have said add, but I already have it. This is a brief description of it just for you to know, but for me I will just click open since I already have it. When I click open, we will give it some tags. First of all, I will open my SharePoint list, my SharePoint site. So this is the SharePoint site that we will use. So in this SharePoint site, I will create the list. So I copy the site link up here, and I come back to the Microsoft 365 Copilot, and I say create a SharePoint list on the site. The SharePoint list name is tax tracker. So the SharePoint List Agent is working. Let's wait. It tells me I can create tax tracker list for you, but I need the structure first. It gives me the site, the list name is giving me the columns. These are the columns that it proposed: tax name, description, status, priority assigned to, due date, start date, completion, comments. Okay. So let's tell him option 1. And then the agent is again working. Lining things up. I guess it's creating the list right now. It says your SharePoint list has been created with these columns, and it has shared the link with me, so I can just click on it. So when I click on it, it opens the list. This is the list that I have here. So if I ask, for example, that add 10 rows, it would tell me that it cannot modify an existing SharePoint. Add 10 rows to the list. Let's see what it says. It says I cannot add rows to the existing list. What I can do, I can create a new SharePoint list with those rows included, but it cannot really edit or update items on the list. So these are the limitations of this tool. But we had our list. I previously had an Excel file that I put here on the document, share document, where I already designed some lists, some rows to add. So we just adapt with the columns that it created. So we have the tax name. Tax name is equivalent to title. I can change it to tax name here. And then the description, I will just put description this one and drag it down. Yes, so it will just add like that. It's just for a test. And then we have the status not started in progress completed blocks. We have the status already. And then the priority too, we have the priority column. And then assigned to is also there. Just to verify, let's go to the list. The list is right here. So the list, we will check the status column that it has created. Oh, there was an error. Let's refresh and see. Click on column settings, edit. It's a single text, so we can put any name like the ones I have here. And then we have started. I have a due date here, so I need to add a start date. Let me add start date. And then I wish I can just copy cells instead of adding, because right now it keeps adding the values, so it will be false. Trying to see if I could just copy. Okay. So we just copied it. Yes. So we copied, we have the same start date. And then due date, we already have completion percentage. We will add a column. So we will give it a tag, we will give it okay. Oh, 0% is still the beginning. And then the last column is comments. So here I'm just giving some random values. Hopefully it takes. Yes, you just put it like that. And then I think that's everything. Since we have our file ready, we will create the Power Automate flow. So I will open Power Automate and we'll build a brand new flow to populate our new created SharePoint list. So we have many types of flow. So we will go for an instant cloud flow just for now. So we will name it populate the tax tracker SharePoint list. And we'll take a manual trigger. So what we will do, we will get list rows in a table. We will get the file. We'll take that SharePoint site, says RDC, it's right here. Document library is documents, and then the file is right here. The table name, tax, and then we have everything. We will go to the setting tabs. We will open pagination and we'll put 5,000. We have 1,000 rows, so 5,000 will be okay. And then we will create item in SharePoint list. This is it. And then we'll search for that site is RVC, and then the list name is tax tracker, and then we will click show all so it can show all the columns. And then for the title, we will get tax name. We search for tax name. You see it added the for each because it's a table. So when you get the table for each line, it puts that logo on top. For the description, we'll click description. For the status value, we'll click enter column value on the drop down, and we'll search for the dynamic content, and then we type status. And then priority value, we do the same. We click on the drop down, enter custom value. We take the dynamic content and we type priority. Assign to same. We click the dynamic content, assign to. Start date same. Due date we do same. Completion percentage we do same. We take the and then we take the comments. Alright, we have everything. We save our flow, and then we'll run the flow. So I will stop the recording and come back when it's over because it will take some time. We have 1,000 rows. So we click on the manual test flow test, and it will make me sign into the connector reference, connection reference, Excel and SharePoint, and then I click run flow. So it's running. I will pause the recording and come back. So we come back to our recording. I'm refreshing. You see it keeps adding the new lines. Yes, and the flow is still running. Yes, we have 1,000 rows. It's been maybe 2 minutes already, but it keeps adding the rows. So I can come back. If I scroll down, you will see how it keeps adding. And I can click on the task name, column settings. I will click on show hide columns. I can add more columns. I can drag it to the top to see the ID. I can also create uncreated. Click on created and drag it to the top and apply. You will see how if I sort by the largest, I will always see the latest one that is created. So we have 1,000 rows to add, but we are only at the number 234. So we have a long way to go. You see, it keeps saying few seconds ago, so it keeps adding. So if I refresh, now we are at 263. So it's adding, it's adding. The good thing about this is that you can see how, for example, when I click on priority, it format the choices. See high option, it put in red, medium, low, so it formatted. But I can also change the color if I want. So low I can put green, medium I can put maybe blue or orange. Yes, so I can customize it and it change automatically. I can do the same for the status column. Not started, I can put maybe this. In progress, I can put some random color, yes, and then I change the value. It changed automatically. That's amazing. See that right now is on 343. So I just wanted to show you the capabilities of the SharePoint List Agent built by Microsoft. And let's ask him, the agent, what else can you do? Let's see everything that the agent can do. It can create a SharePoint list and then improve the design, generate started data, work from file, to make filter. It cannot edit any existing list. It cannot manage users. It cannot create permissions. It cannot create delayed actions. So it's just for a start. Thank you. Think we'll stop the video for now. It's still going on. One thing with Power Automate, it will take its time. It's been already 5 minutes. We are not even at half of it yet, so it will take a while. Thank you for watching this video. Tell me what you would want me to do as a video to share with you, and I will do it. Thank you. See you on the next video.